Quincy, how much do you watch that highlight from that playoff game with you coming in and showing off there?
It shows up on my feed pretty often, so I mean, every now and again I watch it and relive those memories.
Going into the situation, you got two quarterbacks that are talking to the media, a competition. What's it been like, and what's the relationship been like with the whole room, really?
Nick is a great quarterback. I think our team has just came together and just accepted both of us. I also think the competition has been very at a high level. We've played and practiced against each other a lot, so we kind of know what each other can do. And I just feel like that the coaching staff and the players and all the people around us will accept us and just make the best decision for the team.
How much have you been able to lean on the past experience? Like, you've only started 2 games, but maybe like 2 of the biggest games in like Samford. So how have you been able to lean on that at all, or can you still call back to those a couple moments?
I think what played a big part in that was just being behind Michael Hires, a guy who loved the game. Practiced it, preached it. He was very perfectionist. I like to say, just sitting behind him and soaking up all the information I can, just helped me push me into next step in life, next step in being a ball player. So I feel like it just helped me all around.
Now, do you remember what Coach Hatcher was talking about in your redshirt freshman year when you had that? Do you remember that time?
Yes, I do. It was a very nerve-wracking moment for me, being a freshman out there, first time getting some reps in a college practice. Just going out there, not really knowing what to do, just trying to make a play, and it was an experience that we talk about a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's always something that we talk about.
How much do you learn from those times like that, the struggling times? I mean, you learn probably more than the successful times sometimes?
A thing that me and my mom talk about a lot is, the trials and tribulations of life. I just feel like, hard times gonna come, and, it's how you react to them and how you get better from them is the best thing about it, So going through things like that kind of, pushed me to be the person I am today.
When you look back at that, your first time when Michael broke his finger or hand or whatever it was and then you have to be thrown out there in the first drive of the overtime or maybe the last regulation, whatever it was, how nerve-wracking was that, or did it have time to be nerve-wracking?
Honestly, it wasn't any time to be nerve-wracking. I kind of just prayed about it and, let God handle everything from there. And to be completely honest, I went out there with a lot of confidence. The story was written ever since then.
Heading into the first scrimmage tomorrow, how are you maybe preparing yourself, and I guess what's a couple expectations for the offense?
Well, I expect the offense to go out there and compete and execute at a high level. I've been preparing for this for a while, just going over the playbook, knowing what I'm supposed to do, just doing my job. And once I do my job, I think everything else will just flow.
Do you enjoy the whole competition aspect of camp with you and Nick and the other quarterbacks? I mean, you enjoy that?
Of course. Competition is always a good thing. It brings the best out of you. I've been competing my whole life, so I feel like competing is a good thing. So hopefully, it brings out the best in me and Nick and, best in our team.
How much do you think your confidence has grown, now that you've had your experience, not just on the field, but I mean, you've been here with this your 4th year, I think, right? And so how much do you think that confidence has grown over that time as a quarterback?
It's grown tremendously. Just knowing what to do, being prepared is one of the best things to, build confidence. So being prepared, it takes away a lot of nerve-wracking experiences. So once you're prepared, your confidence follows, and you go play ball and be comfortable. That's all it's about.